thereof. This planet doesn't belong to us as in humans. I just got some clarification on what is a species and what is a race. So there are different races within the species. Okay. Army ants, bullet ants, red ants, carpenter ants. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Pit bulls, greyhounds, basset hounds, Yorkies. Yeah. So, white, black, Indian, Chinese, Croatian, Malaysian. I look at it as all as people, but nonetheless, we're all different races. However, there is one dominant race, which is the European, as far as force. They've always been dominant. I'm sorry, I got the sniffles this morning. They've always been dominant, not in numbers, but in force. And they've always been warlike. You know, Germans tried to take over the world. The French tried to take over the world. Uh, the European basically did take over the world, but they don't own it. There's more land owned by China. Heck, they own America. China has so much money that they just give out billions and billions of dollars as long as they can get some of your land. That's what China needs most is land. There's more Chinese people on the face of God's green earth than there is any other person. So what are they running out of? Land. So China buys land. And they've moved into Africa. They're buying Africa's land. They're helping Africa restructure and building infrastructure and superstructures in order to get their, water and everything going right and all that other stuff. And they buy land. China owns more land than anyone, I think. You know, so why mess with them? Uh, why mess with them? Because they can just call in their loan and trillions of dollars that America doesn't have. Next thing you know, we're bankrupt. And bankruptcy will throw us. You see what it's done, what it did in 9/11, how everybody was tripping out. But we don't do very good when it comes to depression and bankruptcy and all that. But yeah, China. I don't know why they have more money than anybody else, but they do. And they can build. Oh my God, they can build. They're not the best at war. They're good at it though. Hand-to-hand combat. American soldiers do not want to see China in hand-to-hand combat. And I'm an ex-American soldier. I'm gonna tell you right now. Our training is the Army military, the Army branch. Back when I went in, our hand-to-hand combat training was not super intense that people was dropping out of it. You mess around in Asia, you know, any one of those armies, you know, you don't find people that are overweight. You're not going to look at any military operation in Asia and see a fat person. If you do, that person is like an older, a leader, you know what I'm saying? But like just breaking into them, no, you're not going to see that. And in the army, they have weight limits. But Go away, go away. You know, you don't see a lot of them in our military, but you'll see more here than you'll see anywhere else. Our soldiers, uh, we are more acclimated to machinery force. We use our machines more than we use the human body. We rely more on our technology, which is good and bad. If your technology fails and you have to go mano a mano, you know, it's a bad deal for you, especially when there's more of them than you. So if you can't match them hand to hand, other than being an elite force, you're in trouble because, like I said, there's more of them than there is of you, and they're better hand to hand fighters. Eventually, technology, it if you blow everything up, then there's just them and you. Who do you think is going to win that bout? Oh, bird. Who do you think is going to win that bout? They are. When they have more money than you, once all your bombs and bullets go off. But and the reason I'm talking about this is because President Trump is being indecisive. And his indecision is causing the enemy to look at America in different ways. I'm blowing my nose, I'm sorry. I got on my red socks and my Nikes. It's a beautiful day outside. But he's causing the enemy to look at him in certain ways. So they blew up a drone. All right. And when they blew the drone up, they blew it up because it was spying on them. And they should have blew the drone up. You spy on me, I don't want you spying on me. I have means to make you not spy on me. I'm going to blow up your drone. Now, for one, a drone is just not this little thing flying around that's harmless. It's very dangerous because they're collecting information on you. All right. And so they blew it away with a SAMS, a surface-to-air missile. They recorded the whole thing, and they had every right to do that. They had every right in the world to blow that doggone thing out of the sky. America, wants to start these wars because of the blood money that the elites are telling them they need to get. You know, they're the ones who created ISIS. They're the ones who created every bad group out there that we know today. America had a hand in starting it. They did. CIA started all that. You know, they create these hate groups and then push this fake news for us to hate these people that I just refuse to hate. I do not hate Muslims. You know, I don't have not one thing against Muslims. You know what I'm saying? I don't, because as far as I can tell, they're not attacking black people in the street. Uh, the Arabs, they don't have to like me. Like, I don't get no love from them, but they're not attacking me. I, I mean, I don't know of any Arab group that has it out for black people. They don't need to like us, but they're not killing us. But the European is killing us, literally, jailing us, killing us, raping us, robbing us, constantly intimidating us, constantly at their hand around our necks for no reason, killing our children, killing our unborn children now. They're shooting mothers with who are pregnant mothers. They're killing pregnant mothers now. And then they're saying they're not guilty. It's like God is not dead. This earth is the Lord's. Are you out of your mind? You shot and killed a pregnant woman. You shot and killed a woman, a defenseless woman, and then said he's not guilty. Not only is the person who committed the crime guilty, but the people who saying he's not guilty, they're not charging him, they're guilty as well. They're guilty by association. So I don't see Arabs doing that to us. Look, even when some of our black soldiers, uh, one of the females that was caught during Desert Storm, she got caught, you know, and they messed with her. You know, they probably did some sexual stuff to her. Then they let her go. And she's traumatized because when she was doing the interview, she was shaking. So they traumatized her. In some kind of way, whatever they did to her, I don't know, and she didn't tell. But they didn't kill her. You know what I'm saying? So there's just a lot of unexplained murder and tensions that is happening with the European that the rest of the world just doesn't have for us. They don't. I don't know that one other nationality that has it in for black people, other than other black people. Idi Amin type of thing. The Congo, Boko Haram. Those are black people. You know what I'm saying? Those are black people who have it in for black people. And every race has always against its own. Always. You know. But the earth is the Lord's. And President Trump, he needs to. He said they shot down a plane. I'm not going to kill 150 people for shooting down the. He's backing off. They had to back off of Korea too. North Korea, because North Korea was like, hey, you can't tell us not to build these weapons that you guys have. You can't tell us to fight according to the Geneva Convention. You can't. You got the pump, the gall, the unmitigated gall to say you can't have a nuclear weapon, but you guys have fields. Fields. You got so many weapons you can blow the planet up twice. But other countries can't have these. We can't protect ourselves against you. But you can blow us up at any given moment. Yeah. So Russia was like, nah, nah. You come over here messing with these guys, we're gonna fire on you. And then America was like, well, you fire on us, and we're gonna beat you into oblivion. But you gotta understand, these countries don't run alone. They're not by themselves. And America is not by themselves. And if it goes down, it'll go down bad. And the death toll will be tremendous. It won't be in the millions. It won't be like World War One or World War Two. It'll be in the billions. Anyways, so the death toll will be in the billions. just want to see if anybody wanted to talk about that today, but nobody is on. Everybody's still sleeping or whatever. That's cool. It's Sunday. I had to rest a lot yesterday. I wasn't feeling very well, but I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm feeling a little better now.